I see it. I see the end. The end of an empire. The cries of many. You will start with hope betraying the unity. Then hatred will be vindicated. Manipulator shall grant mercy and save the realm. Darkness will bring justice to the betrayers. That shall mark the end.
By the gods, the old prophecy is fulfilling now. The beginning of the end is near. Is Lord Tadayushi still in his bed? My lord, you must hear this.
What? Tadayoshi is still resting. It has been a rough few days for all of us, especially him.
But this is about the end times. He needs to hear this.
It can wait. The world isn't ending today. You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me stopping Project Toei from firing at you.
They just thought we were the Targaryens. I am sure we could have resolved the misunderstanding.
In that pitch dark. Just be glad that we still have some of us here together.
I always believed in the gods. They sent us help, like Haven Door and Project Telly. They saved you and the other villagers and took us in. The gods are watching over us.
Think gods are all that cruel for taking young Kazuyoshi?
Gods have a cruel way of guiding us. I am sure it all happened for a reason.
What about the gods?
My lord, you must hear this. Someone from the Targaryen army came with urgent news.
What could be so urgent to us now? We have nothing more to lose.
The end-time prophecy is fulfilling now. The toxic walkers have returned. They have been spotted.
Right before the Great Council. Toxic walkers appear right before we create the largest army in the realm. Are the gods playing games with us?
If it's true, gods are indeed playing a game of fate.
Well, if this is all meant to be, the loss of my brothers and our village, I've paid enough for fate. It's time to claim my place in this prophecy.
Well, this is awkward. I don't know why I am being interrogated. Don't shoot the messenger.
What you speak is too hard to be true.
Morning, my lords.
Tadayoshi, how are you and your people doing? I've been to busy with meetings. So many things are happening now. It's rather exciting.
Thanks to your generosity. It is good. I didn't mean to interrupt as I am curious about the situation.
If Joker is speaking the truth, this is our greatest opportunity. A final chance to bring down that opportunistic tyrant Aegon.
Be careful. Opportunity is the best lure, especially the opportunity to destroy your hated enemy. As you said, Aegon is opportunistic, and he wants this one more than anyone else.
No plan survives the first contact with the enemy. Aegon's plan failed when his toxic walkers failed to kill Trey. And that is our opening, our opportunity. How can you say no to this temptation? A path to change our lives in this world. I agree, an opportunity is the best lure because nothing changes life better than seizing an opportunity. It'd be foolish of me to not take any action now.
A fool if you don't seize the opportunity, and a fool if you fall into a trap.
Looks like there isn't much of a choice.
That is why this is a destiny. For there is only one path, one answer. Seize the opportunity. And when the choice becomes irrelevant or gone, it's destiny.
The prophecy is the destiny.
Yes, the inevitable one path. The one right choice, and where does that path start?
It will start with hope betraying the unity.
Our hope, Trey Lannister has betrayed the Targaryen unity, and we are now in the wheels of destiny. Let go of your choice and accept your part in it.
The prophecy is hypnotizing us to replace choice with destiny.
Enlighten me, Joker. What other options are there?
None. But there always is a choice, because nothing is perfect, so we must choose between imperfect paths.
We may not be perfect, but the divine prophecy might be.
It's the best path we got. Almost perfect. That's more than enough for me.
Life looked grim for me in my house before this. Matt, this escalation is rather exciting. We are alone in this fight, and that's more than enough for me.
But we are now fighting the undead, and it has been 500 years since the war against toxicity.
Dor is right. It is exciting. Aegon, that bastard, his time is coming, and I will have his head on the spike. I hope his head stays alive as a toxic warper. That would be a sight.
I do want to see Trey's head on a spike too.
What? I thought it was the Targaryen army that destroyed your village. Was it the Lannisters?
No, it was the Targaryens.
Aren't the Lannisters just following the order?
They are, but Trey took my brother from me.
Well, if I attack Trey now, I might kill your brother in the heat of the battle.
No. Don't attack the Lannisters. I'd rather have my brother back alive.
Good. I'll make sure you see him again.
I want to see my brothers again over anything.
Well, I'll bring your brother and make sure the Lannisters join our coalition. This will turn the tide in our favor.
Thank you.
Splendid. We have no time to waste. Prepare the army.
But we still have to attend the Great Council.
Yes, Terukis. I will march out with my army to help Trey Lannister. I know that bastard Aegon too well. He's not going to let the Lannister get away so easily.
Good, because Trey is counting on your help.
Of course he would. He knows how much I hate Aegon. Terukis, you and Dor have to convince the Great Council to create the coalition.
You're a better speaker than I am. Perhaps I should go to Trey.
Terukis, I have to do this. I want to see Aegon's face when I greet him with my army. Work with Dor to rally the houses to join my coalition. You can do this.
I am fairly new to politics.
The realm lacks the confidence to fight now. Give them hope. Tell them that Lannisters are with us. Give certainty with promises. Promise them that Loma Baratheons will lead the charge. And I am leading the charge now.
As you command, politics is just another battleground.
Yes, and you will win this with words. Also, try not to mention the toxic walkers or the prophecy.
Why?
A desperate situation creates reluctant allies, while an opportunity creates eager followers. Sadly, allies are a few, but followers are many. And we need more numbers if we are going to fight an apocalyptic battle.
That they should know.
Yes, but the question is when, and it is not this day.
I see.
Well, Lomaki, the clock's ticking on the Lannisters' life.
Sometimes I wonder why Aegon kept you around.
General, dawn is coming. We must break camp now.
Trey is a hardened veteran. He's not impulsive like you. He will take advantage of your impulses. If you rush and push your army too hard, he will crush you before you can catch a breath. You need to work on discipline and patience, boy.
Maybe I am impatient, or maybe you want to let Trey go. If you weren't away to check the troops, you could have caught the traitor before he even left. Now you are getting in my way of taking his head.
You cunning fox. Very well then. Feel free to ride ahead of me. You can even take any of the volunteers who'd like to join you.
General, when I return with Trey's head, I want to be a captain as my reward.
Not when. If you return, I will make you a captain. Chances of this will be the last time we talk.
We shall see. Gather all men who want to prove their worth.
So many banners.
How many of these banners will help my house?
If they hear your situation, many will join to help.
I don't share your optimism or naivety. There should be more banners, and I hope the missing banners are with the Targaryens.
How many more houses are supposed to be here?
It doesn't matter now. We have no time to rest. The Great Council is beginning.
Lords of this realm, we do not have the time to bicker. We are at war already.
No, you are at war. Stop trying to drag us into your war.
If we fall, you'll be mechs. You fucking know it.
So, let's say we agree to this coalition. How long before the houses start to drop out? How long before we are left alone?
If the greater houses stay in the coalition, the rest will likely to stay as well.
No, once the greater houses are worn down by the Targaryens, the rest will leave like cowards.
Do you let those weaker than you to lead the charge? I fall that using meat shields.
No, but I expect them to fight by my side, not hide behind me.
Fine. House Lana Baratheon and Smurf Baratheon will be the vanguard of this coalition. We will lead the charge and be first in line.
Then there is another piece of information that'd give you more hope. Us Lannister will also join our cause. What more do you need to draw your sword? This great council is the answer to the cries of the realm. The gods are giving us the chance to bring justice to this tyranny.
It is interesting how gods play with us. A moment ago, I would have opposed this coalition because we'd be charging into Gon's trap. In fact, they were just a few days away from here, hoping to provoke us to create the coalition sooner.
Trey Lannister was there with the Targaryen army around 2 weeks ago. I remember it all because I was captured by Trey. I cannot and will not forget that day ever.
Now, he's marching to join us.
Perhaps Aegon has changed his plan. Trey might be coming here to destroy all of us at once.
Then Lamet King's army will be the first to break, because his army marched out to save Trey Lannister from Targaryen's pursuit.
It does look like the tide is turning against Aegon. Prince Vordillo, you seem very quiet for a voice of significance.
That's because he made up his mind already.
The world will never find peace while we are drunk on hatred and fear for one another. We will only feed this vicious cycle of violence with the blood and suffering of the young and innocent. We need a rule of law to discipline our traumas. Only then can we be free from the shackles of our pasts, to build a future with a charter of rights that will protect us from our destructive nature.
I wish I could agree with you, but that is a luxury I cannot afford. Now my city is under siege. I can't be free for fear wildlife is choking out of my people. My hatred is the fire that fuels me and keeps my despair at bay. The survival of my house depends on my fear and hatred.
Now that we have the advantage, the Targaryen shall feel the fear and unfairness we've endured.
Then your victory is tainted by unfair advantages. Who'd respect the laws enforced by such victors? All they will see is the same hypocrisy repeating.
We just want to have a stable peace. This nomad lost his village and brothers to the Targaryens. Many more were plundered and killed to be the content for this large army.
But the prince has a point. Our war does not stand on a principle, only on justice or vengeance.
And I understand that you can't quit this war now. But I hope you can understand me.
Tell you what, after this war, I will join your cause.
If you survive the war, you haven't told them the real threat.
You can't call for a large commitment based on just words. That's called scamming. I would need more evidence than just words.
What is he talking about? What are you not telling us?
It's The prophecy of the end has started as the toxic walkers have returned.
What?
The night Trey Lannister left Aegon's camp, he was attacked by toxic walkers wearing Targaryen colors. The interesting part is that the toxic walkers said,
You are the hope that will betray.
then we escaped Aegon's camp.
Lannister betrays the Targaryen unit.
If the Targaryens have the toxic walkers, this coalition stands no chance.
And the prophecy only marks the end. But what end? The end of humanity, or the toxicity?
One thing is certain. Nothing ends the vicious cycle of this world like the prophetic apocalypse.
If this is the prophetic end, we will have our parts in it.
If what you speak is true, this changes everything. This is no longer a struggle for power. It is a war to end all, just like 500 years ago.
That is why we must unite now.
No, I must be vigilant and inspect everything again. If this is the end, we will join the side of humanity. For now, we will return to our lands.
So will I.
This isn't looking good.
Keep a distance! Our goal is to slow the Lannister! Harass them from the rear! But do not engage! Trey, how about taking some of your own advice?
That nomad cavalry is harassing our rear guards? My lord, should we deploy the artillery to repel them?
No, that's what he wants. That boy surely learns fast, but this is my tactic, and I'll show him the counter.
What is your order then?
Keep the rear guard in a defensive formation. Have the artillery ready to be deployed on my order.
That will slow us down.
We are already slow with so many villagers marching with us.
Yes, my lord.
It's time to teach this boy a final lesson.
General Matt Rosa is here! The time to take Trey's head is now!
Here is your final lesson, lad. Fire!
Oh no!
More than half the house is left with immortal mortals.
We've done our best. The rest is up to fate. If the toxic waters await us, let fate unveil the ones who will join the side of the living. We have enough to fight this war. That is all we need for now.
I see it.
No matter the hell that lies before us, I promise you, I will always be the first to charge. Yesterday was the day of tyranny. Tomorrow will be the day of freedom. Today is the day we fight. Let us march to seize this opportunity.
I see the end. The end of an empire.
Advance now! Finish off the Lannisters!
Artillery! Fire!
The cries of men.
Keep firing! We have to buy more time!
You will start with hope betraying the unity.
Trey! You traitor! I will make an example of you. Balin, march and join in with General Mas Rolza.
Yes, your grace.
Then hatred will be vindicated.
Aegon, I will be your downfall. I've been waiting for this day for so long. Ride faster. We have to get to the Lannisters.
This is it! Prepare for the last stand! Who's that?
Manipulator, show grant mercy, and save the realm.
If the Lord Baratheons!
Tarokas better convince the Great Council to join the coalition. I got Lannisters on our side now. Charge!
We can't fight both Lama Baratheons and Lannisters at once. If we retreat, we will be too exposed. Send a Raven for help. Defensive formation. We have to hold the line here.
Darkness will bring justice to the betrayers.
Pray, we'll save you for another day, for you are the hope that will betray.
That shall mark the end.
The Targaryens aren't advancing anymore!
Let's leave this place before their reinforcements arrive.